Thank you for your patience there, Jimmy. And before we start with Jimmie Johnson, our four-time defending NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion, 2009 Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year. He drives the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. Jimmy always, during this time of year, has a great initiative that he's doing with his foundation and Jimmy the Helmet of Hope. And I think first off is the media winner. Is that correct? Tara? Okay. So hopefully somebody in this room is going to be able to take care of their favorite charity. Thanks to Jimmie Johnson.
3. Jim Utter.
Jim Utter.
The charity is Second Harvest Food Bank of Metrolina Kids Cafe, and the mission strives to eliminate hunger. So, congrats, Utter.
Terrific.
Did he?
Thank you.
Did you win here last year? It's rigged. It's rigged. It's totally rigged.
Jim's never won anything in his life. Go ahead.
And it's Greg Flores from Rancho Santa Fe, California, and it's the YWCA of San Diego County Beck's House. And the mission is to give hope to women and families through innovative programs, services, and advocacy. So great. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, let's roll now into our media availability. And really, let's just go straight to questions. Monty Dutton has a question right here.
Monty Dutton, yes. Is it, Jimmy, as a person who's won the last 4 championships, isn't there a sense that when everyone has 5,000 and you just get 10 more for a win over, I mean, it seems to me that when we talk about these all-important bonus points in the last couple of races, yeah, it beats not having them, but in the grand scheme, number one, it's a very small edge, and number two, you go right back to racing for points again. Even though the points for right now are equalized, it's right back. I mean, the same things that keep you ahead, they govern the chase.
Yep.
And so, isn't it true that these bonus points are really not that important?
They are, as you pointed out, I mean, they are important and you'd rather have them. You know, if you can get up to 50, 80 points, I think you could see where that would change things or make things very interesting in Homestead over the last couple of years. But I always think back to, I guess it's 04, where we lost this thing by 8 points. So I don't think we have seen an example of how important the bonus points are yet. They could be, you know, there could be a larger number given more bonus points to make a bigger impact on things. But, you know, it just hasn't shown its face yet, you know. Smartest tire? Oh, the one, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Homing device on it.
I thought it was the dumbest tire, but I guess Kurt's eyes, it was the smartest tire.
Let's go with Nate, Mike Embry, Marty Smith.
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Jimmy, Jeff was just in here and he said that the Michigan win solidified the 29 as probably the favorite now for the championship. I guess one, do you agree with that? But two, you've known Kevin Harvick for a long time, going all the way back to the Hornaday days. Did you always know that he was going to be a championship contender if they got their cars back up to snuff at RCR? I mean, was it always there for him and it was just a matter of time?
Yeah, well, first of all, I do think that those guys right now should be considered the favorites. If you look at their success on all types of tracks, 29 in particular is doing a great job, collecting a lot of points everywhere we go. I know to a lot of people the win at Michigan solidified things for them, but to us in the garage area and watching the points total, those guys, I mean, it's all about collecting points. You don't have to win a race in the chase to be the champion. So they're on fire right now. They're doing a great job. You know, racing with Kevin over the years and being around him, I've always known that this is the most important thing to him. And I think a lot of us were shocked to see the slow years, last few years, the way it's been for them. You don't win a Busch Nationwide Championship by accident. You don't win the big races that he's won by accident. He has the talent, the team does, and they have it all in the line right now, and they're doing a great job. So we're definitely working hard to catch those guys.
Let's go Mike, Marty, Tom Jensen.
Mike Embry, Speed.com. Jimmie, there's been a fair amount of talk this summer about teams that are pretty much in the chase, doing a lot of experimenting with different setups, geometry, whatever, saving cars for the chase, putting cars back, that sort of thing. How much have you guys been involved in working toward the chase with different approaches over the past couple of months?
Yeah, we've definitely been working on things. Our program from a mile and below, and you throw road courses in on that, this year has been really, really strong. We're very pleased with performance at Phoenix, although we didn't win. We look at New Hampshire, we look at Dover. We won here, so we feel good about that stuff. We've been off on the mile-and-a-half, 2-mile tracks. Even at the start of the year when I won a few, I wasn't the dominant car. And if you look at California, the 29 was coming and got on the fence and we won. Vegas, we had a solid performance, but the 24 dominated all day and we got them at the end with some tire strategies. So we knew then that we needed to go to work and find speed, and we've been working all summer on the big tracks to find it. Not where we want to be yet, but fortunately we still have some time. I know the chase starts in a month's time, but before we get to a mile-and-a-half track in the chase that counts, we've got a little bit more time than that. And we've made some decisions recently on what type of car we want to run, what packages we want to run, and we're committed to our direction at this point moving forward. And hopefully we have the speed that we need within that. If we get to Atlanta and see that we don't have the speed, and then Atlanta hasn't been our best track for us with the COT, but once we get in the chase, and I'm not sure what our first mile-and-a-half track is, but it might be Charlotte or something. If we go there and we don't run like we need to, we'll step back and punt. But right now we're making decisions of what we're going to take into the chase and do everything we can with that.
Let's go Marty, Tom Jensen, Rick Minner.
Marty Smith, ESPN. Jimmie, you see firsthand how bad everybody wants it at Hendrick Motorsports. You see the effort that those people put in. Knowing that, how would you characterize the effort that Dale Jr. puts in?
He puts in the effort. I mean, I witness it firsthand. We all do everything we can in our meetings to debrief and explain what our cars are doing. We have all of our calls. I mean, he attends and is a part of all that we do. So I see the effort, and I would love to see the results come for him. With all the effort he's putting into it.
Let's go Tom Jensen, Rick Minner, Nate.
Hi, Jimmie. Tom Jensen, Speed.com. 2009, at this point in the season, you were 303 points back. 2008, you were 302 points back. 2007, you were 512 back. Now you're 386 back. Have you got them exactly where you want them?
I'm happy the numbers stack up that way. I'll sleep a little better tonight. I don't want to.
No, but seriously, the question is, despite the fact that you're back, is there any reason for you not to be thought of as a favorite based on the track?
I've been going through my mindset over the last few years in how things have been leaving Michigan, going into Richmond for that matter. Last year we left Richmond. In my mind, I thought we were in big trouble for the chase. I just didn't think we had the speed, and we ran terrible at Richmond. I was frustrated and angry and just mad. So what I keep telling myself is that those 10 races in the chase, it's its own world, and people act and react differently under pressure, including us. And for the last 4 years, we've done a great job in that environment. So I'm not where I want to be. I think we need to be faster on the mile-and-a-half, 2-mile tracks. But I also know that we respond well to pressure, and we have good tracks in the chase for us. And we also have some time, although we don't get to test on those mile-and-a-half tracks, but we have some time to find what we need. And I think we've done that over the last few years. We've entered the chase hot, we've entered it cold, and either way, we've found a way to come out on top. And it gives me confidence knowing we have it in us. Will it happen? I don't know, but I know we're going to give 100% and do everything that we can.